Hello zusammen, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all having a good day so far. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Diana. Nice to meet you. I am a Canadian expat living and working in Berlin, Germany. And for today, I'm actually going to be sharing how much I spent in a week living in Berlin. I wanted to make this video because I do get a lot of questions from you guys asking what it's like to live here and how much it costs. Just on the day-to-day, so I thought it would be fun for me to document a full week and share that with you. Now, when compared to some of the other major cities in Europe, Berlin is still fairly affordable. It's not as expensive as living in London, let's say, or Paris or Zurich, but the cost of living has definitely risen over the last couple of years. I've noticed it, especially, in the last 3 years, now that so many people are moving here to work. It is getting higher, but still it is a lot more affordable than, again, some of the other major cities in Europe and even in the US. So yeah, I want to share with you guys what I spent, and I hope you like this video. Before we get started, leave your guesses down below on how much you think I spent in 1 week, and I will look through them afterwards and see if you guys were right. And then also, if you like this type of video, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more like this. And let's just jump right into it. So I actually started filming this on a Saturday, and Saturday is when we get our groceries for the week. I live with my boyfriend Josh, so for regular household expenses, we tend to just split everything down the middle. It just makes it so much easier. But this week was my week to get the groceries, and the total for our groceries was 45 euros. So I actually wanted to show you what 45 euros of groceries look like. So here is a clip of what we got on Saturday. All right, so I wanted to show you guys our groceries for the week, and all of this that you see here cost 45 euros. And I do like to cook at home throughout the week. Well, Josh and I do like to. And I also like to take lunches to work, so that definitely helps with, saving money eating out. So I wanted to show you guys what we actually order. I order everything off of Amazon Fresh just because it's a lot more convenient, and also we don't have to rush first thing on Saturday morning to the grocery store and pick up everything and carry everything on the tram, and it's just a lot easier to order stuff and we find exactly what we like. So I don't know if there's Amazon haters out there, but I like Amazon Fresh, so that's just my preference. But anyways, this is what we get. So we do eat a vegan diet, so you're not going to see meat or anything like that here. But what we get is a lot of soy milk because we use that for oatmeal and smoothies and all of that. We have 2 packs of oatmeal. Then we have some Lotus biscuits. I love tea, and these are really good, and Josh loves these as well. If you've never tried Lotus biscuits, you've got to. They taste like caramel, super, super yummy. And then we have some hemp seeds, some tofu, 2 packs, or what would you call this? 2 things of banana, some red kidney beans because we're going to be making some chili this week. Then we also like to make pasta at least once a week. It's one of our favorite things. So we got some penne pasta, we got some blueberries, apples, 2 things of lemon because I have a glass of lemon water every morning. Oh my God, don't look at my nails. I need to fix them. But yeah, lemon water every single morning, the first thing I have. Then we have some rice, some potatoes, like a good German household should have some potatoes. Then we have some tomatoes, some mushrooms, rucola or rocket. I usually never get chips, but I was in the mood and I got some sweet chili and red pepper kettle chips, and then some paper towels, and then finally some toilet paper rolls. And I like this brand because actually it's really inexpensive. I think this is like €1.30 and this is also under €2 for this whole thing of toilet paper. So yeah, that is the grocery haul. I don't always wear a sports bra to put my groceries away. We're going to the gym, so that's why I'm dressed like this. Wondering if I will ever show you guys Berlin when it's sunny. It's always raining when I show you guys on camera. It's quite crazy. But I'm gonna go over to TK Maxx. I wanna get a vase or a vase, and I think they'll have a good selection. There's TK Maxx at Alexanderplatz, and I know in the US it's TJ Maxx, but they call it differently here. It's super crowded. I'm probably gonna get irritated because since it's Saturday, everyone does their errands because everything's closed on Sundays, so this area is super busy. So let's see if I have the patience to walk around, and then afterwards I'm gonna get some bread because hello, we need bread, and then I'm gonna head home. Literally, my soul just died in there. It's so crowded and they had nothing. This is a very touristy area, so it gets super packed. All right, let's try not to die. Hold on, okay, we can cross. Yeah, let's go get bread because that we need, obviously. I need bread. All right, I'm back home, took a shower, got ready. I want to show you guys what I actually bought and how much I've spent because obviously this is a what I spent in a week video and not a vlog, and I feel like it's kind of turning into this. But like I mentioned, I went to DM and I got these cotton pads for my nail polish remover, and then I got an eyebrow pencil, which I already used. One of these. Probably you guys don't care, but that's what I got. But more importantly, I got some bread. Don't you guys just love bread? It smells so good. If my neighbors are watching me right now, they're probably like, what the is wrong with that girl? And then as you saw in that clip, I went to the drugstore and I got an eyebrow pencil and some cotton pads, and that added up to €10.20. And then I also got a loaf of bread, as I'm sure you saw. I love that bread, it's so good. And that was €3.20. And then at night we went out for dinner for some hummus, but Josh actually got this one, so I didn't pay anything for that. So my total for Saturday was €58.90, which I think is quite reasonable for the weekend. This weekend we didn't go out drinking or anything like that, so yeah, we didn't spend anything on alcohol and stuff like that. So €58.90 is quite good in my opinion. And then on Sunday, we typically just keep it pretty chill, but we'll usually go out and get coffee and cake. Coffee and cake is like a really big tradition in Germany. You usually go around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and it's just a nice way to end the weekend and just go to the cafe and everybody will be there. So at the cafe, I spent €12.40, and this was for 2 lattes and 2 slices of cake, which I think again is quite a good deal because the cake was huge. It was a huge slice. And then I also bought some pampas grass. If you guys don't know what pampas grass is, don't worry, I documented this for you. So what you didn't see is that I just went into a flower shop and spent 28 euros on 4 pampas sticks. If you guys don't know what pampas grass is, I will show you in a second. But the fun part is that I don't actually know where I'm gonna put it. So now I have these huge stems. So this is the pampas grass. And this is the little vase I have. But obviously it was too big for this vase, so Josh just shoved a paper towel in here in the meantime, and it kind of works. Honestly, I kind of feel like we need a refund, but what's done is done. Not one of my wisest decisions. So yeah, the pampas grass was 28 euros, which I thought was a lot at the time, but actually I've grown to really like our whole pampas grass display, and I think it will last for a while. So I love it now. I know I was hating on it when I first got it, but it makes me happy to see it. So yeah, that's how much I spent there. So my total for Sunday was 40 euros and 40 cents. And then on Monday, the start of the work week, I typically don't spend that much money. I will only usually spend money on coffee. And like I said, I usually bring my lunch to work, so I have very little expenses going out to eat. So on Monday, I only spend 3 euros and 50 cents on a latte, which I tend to get every single day throughout the week. It's like my little treat. And then I also went to Pilates class at night, but I am part of this thing called Urban Sports Club, and it's something that my company pays for. It's sort of like Class Pass, where you can go to different gyms and classes throughout the city. So I tend to go to Pilates on Monday, and that is free. So that's really awesome because I don't have to pay for any additional gym memberships or anything like that. So the total for Monday was only 3 euros and 50 cents. And then on Tuesday, I spent 0 euros. It was amazing. Because I love my coffee, I usually have a little stamp card that gets stamped every time I get a coffee. And this time it was my chance to claim a free one. So I was very, very happy about that. This is a big tip to all of you. If you go to a lot of coffee shops, ask if they have a stamp card or a reward system, because if you are addicted to coffee like me, this will definitely add up and it will save you some money. So I was very happy that today was my free coffee day and I spent, again, 0 euros. So then on Wednesday, of course, I got my latte. I got an oat latte for any of you interested, and that was, again, 3 euros and 50 cents. And then a very exciting delivery came on Wednesday. Earlier on in the week, I had ordered these vintage mushroom lamps from the 70s. I got them on eBay for a really good deal. They were only 90 euros for both of them. So I just put that I paid 45 for them because, like I said, Josh and I split everything. And the lamps got delivered in this massive box to work that I just could not carry on the train. So I actually got a car to pick me up and drop me off at home. And this was 4 euros. The service that I use is similar to Uber, but it's a lot cheaper. It's called BBG King. I'll write it down in German in case any of you want to try it out, but it is in partnership with the transportation system or transportation provider of Berlin. So the prices are a lot more affordable. So that's why it only cost me 4 euros, and it was money well spent because the box was just way too heavy for me to carry. So on Wednesday, the total was 52 euros and 50 cents. So again, a little bit higher than usual, but I'm not picking up vintage lamps all the time, so I think that was okay. And then on Thursday, it was like my least favorite day for spending because I had to buy a new monthly pass for the transportation here. And that cost me 81 euros. Now I know that there is a cheaper plan if you pay for the full year, and I believe that's 61 euros per month that you can pay. But because we travel quite a bit, I never really know if it's worth it for me to pay in advance for the full year. So I just get the monthly pass every single month, and that is 81 euros. It always hurts me because it seems like a lot of money, but it's totally worth it because I save so much on transportation. And also the good thing is that Josh can actually ride with me for free on the weekend as well. So it saves us money in the long term. And then I met up with a friend for lunch. We went out to a Japanese restaurant, which was really good. And I paid €7 for my meal. And then we went out for coffee and I spent zero because he actually paid for my coffee, which was really nice and unexpected. But then I also saw that they had brownies, so I bought a brownie and that was €2. And then on my way back home, I had to stop at the grocery store because I had a chocolate craving. So I got some chocolate rice cakes, and then also I was feeling really lazy to cook like a full meal. And so I just got us some gnocchi and pesto that takes like 5 minutes to cook. And the total for that little grocery haul was €14.63. And that brought my total for Thursday to €104.63. Which, yeah, seems a little high, but again, the monthly pass is definitely worth it. And although it hurts my soul a little bit, I think it's fine. And then on Friday, which is today, why am I doing this with my hair? I don't know, sorry. And then on Friday, which is today, I'm just gonna buy a coffee and that's it. I have my lunch covered. I will not be going out tonight just because we're leaving for London tomorrow. So my expenses are just gonna be $3.50, which is my standard latte for today. All right, so let's do the total for the week. Drum roll, please. All right, so for this week, I spent a total of €262.80, which comes out to approximately $290 US dollars. So I actually thought that this amount was gonna be way higher. I don't know why, but at the beginning of the week, I thought it would be closer to €500, probably because I tend to spend the most during the weekends. So yeah, I just had this idea. So I'm actually quite happy that it was way below 500. And I think for still being in a major city, it's still quite affordable. I feel like back home in Toronto, it would definitely be way higher than that. But yeah, I hope that this gave you guys some more insight into what spending could potentially look like for you if you are planning to move to Berlin or you're just curious about life in Berlin in general. But I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more weekly videos. And I will see you guys all in my next one. Tschüss!